Moet. Suzuki Fujisawa, she is fired up.
Welcome to the Big T's Grand Slam of Curling Boost National, our last event of 2019. Tonight we have men's and ladies semi-final action. First up on sheet D, throwing the red stones. Semi-finalists at the Grand Slam Masters and the 2018 Olympic bronze medalists curling out of Kitami, Japan, Team Fujisawa.
But there are three women from Japan who've kind of stolen away the spotlight, Joan.
That's right. Satsuki Fujisawa has so many Canadian curling fans. They just play with such joy. They're so likable, and they are rolling along here. And it's a remarkable story because there's only three of them here. Lead Eureka Yoshida was sick just over a week ago. The team flew here 1 week ago, and she did not get on the plane, did not want it spread to the other teammates. They did not pick up another team member, and they have made it to this semifinal with just three.
And you will get all the action. We will have complete Around the Rings playoff coverage for you. Well, a great field made their way here, but only 4 teams remain on both the men's and women's side. Sheet A's Jones against Fleury. B has Jacobs meeting Gushu. Moet faces Adine on sheet C, and Fujisawa will tackle Hasselborg on final. Now let's take a look at the action between Hasselborg and Fujisawa.
Well, there were a few rocks in play here a moment ago. 5 or 6 rocks in the 4-foot area, but a couple of big weight doubles and another one by Sarah McManus, and looking very blank-like. I think this might play into the hands of Team Fujisawa, though, if they kind of keep it close here for a few ends, as with only 3 players.
I think you're right, Mike. I talked to their coach, J.D. Lang, right before the game about, like I said, this whole choice about not picking up another player, because we've talked about how hard it is on the sweeper. Yumi Suzuki, who has been just marvelous all week keeping up with all of these rocks. He said that they had some training in the Olympic year, 2017, 2018. They had injuries, and they played with 3 players several times, and they got comfortable with the extra stress on the sweepers. Now, JD has been with the team since 2015, when the team was formed. He was already working in Japan with the Japanese Curling Association since 2013. And it certainly has worked very, very well.
Punches that out. Well, this might surprise you a little bit as you take a look at the head-to-head. Fujisawa has an 8-7 record against Anna Hasselborg. Grand Slams, it's 3-2 in favor of Hasselborg. This season, Hasselborg has won the only meeting between the two. That shows you Fujisawa and Hasselborg internationally met each other a number of times.
And Fujisawa is not, this isn't their last event before Christmas. Right after this event is over, they will fly back to Japan for the annual event at Karazawa. And they're looking forward to being reunited with Eureka Yoshida, their lead. They'll be playing with all 4 members. So the blank attempt for Anna Hasselborg.
And for Moet and Adine, that was a blank to begin. Adine with the hammer. We'll have it in the second end. And the last rock in this opening end, second end rather, between Fujisawa and Hasselborg. And it is a blank end, so put more zeros on the board. And Hasselborg holds on to the hammer, marching into the third. Sheet B. So we'll go to sheet D now, and this is Hasselborg at Fujisawa. A couple of blank ends in the books.
That's right. Team Hasselborg waiting until halfway through this end before they decided to mix it up, and looking like that might work to their advantage now. They just took a timeout with Coach Wayne Madaw to figure out how they might be able to convert this into more than two. So they're going to play a little split on their top yellow stone. Move the angles around. Problem with bringing Wayne out is that he chats with all the other players next door. Hasn't come off the ice yet. Uh-oh, this is running straight.
Just a social butterfly.
Swoosh.
So it's played a lot of weight on that. And it ran straight. I think that seems to be the theme, guys. Right across the sheets, that the ice is running a little straighter than what we've seen.
Which isn't really that uncommon when it comes to playoffs later in the weeks. The ice and even the stones tend to straighten up a little bit.
半分ぐらいそうねここ倍の OK 上と同じぐらいちょっと上げていいかちょっと上げていいなら幅一緒でいいのかい
So Satsuki Fujisawa is going to try to tap up that double red. She won't get shot stone, however. She'll get second. Hold Hasselborg to a difficult shot for two.
同じかゾーン1個上げるぐらいがいいかなノーズで押すか開かないぐらいだったら全然大丈夫半分ぐらいでも全然
Tough to not give up something here for two. I think first instinct was kind of wide in-turn to block the in-turn draw path, but this works.
She just played this.
Well,
this is her tap up is that top red stone. Nice. I love that. It is just so much fun. Chinami Yoshida, the third, standing on the left, makes a lot of shots. And you got to think that it's been a bit of an advantage that she has been able to throw 3 rocks every end. She's a real strong player. So the wide in-turn for 2 for Anna Hasselborg. Just made a little bit tougher by that tap up by Fujisawa.
Lost rock in the third for Hasselborg after a couple of blank ends. Will not be a blank end now. Just got to fill in the blank.
Line's good.
Well, her first one did not curl enough.
This looks a little warm, if anything. See if it'll stop.
And it will
go too far.
Not.
Just one.
So good escape there for Team Fujisawa.
So 1-0 the score as Hasselborg missed the opportunity to score 2. That's all on the GrandSlamOfCurling.com, and results from this event and all previous events can be found there.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Whether you want it or not.
That's right.
The rumors of his retirement were grossly exaggerated, clearly.
The sheet show, like getting socks for Christmas. Fujisawa and Hasselborg are in the fourth end. 1-0 lead for Hasselborg.
But it's the first time that Fujisawa has had hammer. And sitting 2 right now. Hasselborg throwing a run back on this center line guard. Generally, they're very close on these.
Missed the run back. Boy, it's going to be a chance for 3 here for Team Fujisawa unless Anna can make a double. And that's not an easy double, those ones that are in the rings right now.
So skinny. Yeah, I'd have to hit it just an inch of the top one.
Which guard do they want to use? The high yellow on the right side or the one that's tucked closer to the boards on the left side?
I think if you could place the stone, you'd probably put it on the 12-foot on the left-hand side, dead even with the one at the top. But I think they don't know how to get there. Might be the challenge.
Talking about a split, and this is from the motions of their brooms on the shot stone. The problem when you attempt to split is you just so many times you leave a double.
With Anna, you always have to be aware of the possibility of leaving a triple. It's the way she can hit.
Yumi Suzuki doesn't have another front end player to talk to about what the shot might be, so it is true. It would be you're all on your own.
Well, we're always looking for those front enders to come and give advice.
Right. Okay.
Said no skip ever.
Said you two ends ago when you said everyone on the team should know the ice.
Yes.
I'm like, except for a front ender.
Well, that's true. You should know the ice.
Just don't tell anyone. You can't have it both ways, guys.
That's why we had to split you guys up.
Be careful. So I do believe that they've come to this tap back split. But I think it'll leave a double. Hard not to.
Trying to get some separation here.
Go, 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 go.
Well, that's pretty good. There's no real easy doubles.
Trippen ligger ju där. Ja, jag tror den där stickar. Ja, kanske. Det behöver vara så tunt. Ja, sen sitter det över. Vad är det bästa slaget där?
I think you do have to take a run at this.
Spinner upp den.
I think the easiest one is second and third shot.
The easiest double is likely that one, yes. Right there. They're looking at a triple, and the way to tell a triple, if it's possible, is 90 degrees. So it's not quite exactly 90, so it's tough, but it's probably there across the top.
All those arrows, that brought back bad memories of me of geometry there.
Well, I think you could actually hit this too thick. To your point, Kevin, you could dead jam it on the one on the left and roll across the top and leave a free draw for 3 here. Sarah sees that one. That's the easiest double.
I definitely like Jones' double. It's the half rock rather than trying to hit an inch or two of a stone. Could end up flashing it and give a draw for 4. So it is the easiest double on the table.
She just threw this spot for the run back. And it did run a little straighter than she expected. So you would think she'd be very close on this.
Ge mig lite till. Vill du ha mer? Ja, det där är bra. Sätter vi den här då. Bara lite mindre.
Hasselborg's last rock with Fujisawa owning the hammer in the fourth end.
Yeah! Whoa! 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 Nej!
This is really going to hit it thin.
Yeah.
Will it be too thin?
Yes.
Will be.
Leaves an opportunity for 3. Now,
Wow.
Well, it's a surprising miss because, like I said, she just threw that, ran the same way. It's a great chance for Satsuki Fujisawa.
Fujisawa started to put a lot of 3s on the board this afternoon.
She did put 3 in a row on the board. Went from 1-0 down to 9-1 up in a quick hurry.
They score that much in almost every game that they play because they play with so many rocks in play.
Last rock, 4th end. Team Fujisawa turn this around very nicely. Easy clean.
That's made.
Look at that. Very nice, easy, clean. Little bump on their own. 3 red. Listen to the response of the crowd for this Fujisawa side. 3-1 the score after 4 ends of play. Moments ago in Sheet D, last rock action, Fujisawa and Hasselborg.
And after giving up that 3 points, Hasselborg wanted to set up 4-2, but Team Fujisawa did not want that to happen. I peeked over here a couple of times, and the third, Chinami Yoshida, run back double, hit and roll, and then Satsuki Fujisawa holding their counters to force Anna Hasselborg into just this draw for 1. No chance for a multiple score.
Fujisawa is writing quite a story for themselves right now, aren't they? 3-2 lead after 5. Moments ago, the action on Sheet D.
And this is Fujisawa with a 1-point lead here in the 6th end, being forced to take a single. So looking to draw through to the 8-foot to get her single point. And got on a little bit of a straighter path. Yumi Suzuki sweeping that for the majority of the way down. But there's Sarah McManus taking it right through to the 12-foot, and that is a steal of 1 for Hasselborg. It is tied up 3-3, 2 ends to go.
Moments ago, the action on Sheet D, Fujisawa and Hasselborg.
And this is the 7th end. Remember, we showed you the heavy draw by Satsuki Fujisawa in 6, where she gave up the steal. This in 7 is just a lot of trouble for Fujisawa. Team Hasselborg putting on all sorts of pressure. So
this is one of the better shots you're going to see, Joe. To give up 1. Absolutely fantastic here.
Come to the nose and tap it back so that her top red is second shot. So she only gives up 1. Will trail coming home 4-3, but we'll have hammer.
Sheet D, we mentioned Anna Hasselborg, and right now she's got a 4-3 lead in the 8th end. Steals of 1 in the 6th and 7th have changed at a timeout called by Fujisawa.
Yeah, J.D. Lind out there trying to figure out a way to get 2 points here. The team Fujisawa really hasn't made much in the last couple of ends.
No, they've struggled. Well, and Team Hasselborg has made everything, but you know, it starts with the missed tick shot, and then not being able to clear these rocks.
I guess the good news is if they can make one in here for second shot, they've got 2 angle raises on either side. The red on the left and a couple of reds on the left-hand side. 1 on the right, 2 on the left. So might be able to figure out a way to get 2 out of this, but they got to get one in the rings. They haven't thrown any draws. Been playing run back after run back.
That's been the funny thing to watch, is that you need 2 points to win this game. But here comes a draw. Try to get frozen in there somewhere.
Hade vi en bit upp på...
curl to miss that outside red.
It's got to stop. Just flying.
It doesn't stay to be second shot. You get the feeling that Team Fujisawa is just running out of gas.
Which makes sense.
Jag tror inte det borde vara fara på den garden alls. Nej, det tror inte jag heller.
Is there an angle raise on that those tight red guards?
Oh, for sure.
They can get to shot stone?
Definitely, yeah.
Mot off-foten.
There you go.
Är bra på
Det här är unset mindre än vad Sara hade.
And they're going to have to play it
Yes.
on play it on Fujisawa's first. They could win still. If they make it.
Make it once, make it twice.
Yeah.
Absolut, ta bort det är bra. Och min fick också finish. Det gick inte skitnära de där toppgarderna. Jag går samtidigt också.
Vad hade ni på den då? Den där bak?
0510. Ja. 05.
Ser den här tjejen?
Ja.
Bra linje! Wow! Bra fart! Wow! Ja!
8.
Helt er! Ja!
The line's great here.
Hårt! Dra den! Hårt! Dra den! Hårt tjejen!
Got it through.
Hårt! Gånger! Fia! Häng tjejen! Häng! Lite drill!
Well, we can get third, so if this angle raise can be made, definitely 2 in the mix here.
I had perfect line if they could have just got it to the top 4 foot. Not quite. Stops in the top 12, biting top 8. I believe taking this one on. I kind of like the idea of using this one first, because if you do, if you don't make it, then there's still a double.
And if you do make the angle raise with that one, you're going to be buried as well. It's two reasons to play it.
Men det kommer ju...
I think they're coming through the hole with this weight.
Is there a hole? On the guard.
Get that one out of the way. That was a bizarre call. Didn't quite understand that one. Timeout. Okay, Wayne, what do we guard? The only shot they have for 2, Kevin, maybe that nose on the one you drew, the middle of the reds on the right.
Straight back for.
I don't know if you can throw it hard enough to make 2 off that.
Vad gaddar är det?
Ja. Just the guard? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. For 1, yeah. You could play it for 2, but...
Yeah, but that's gonna sit here though.
Yeah.
Den är inte på.
Vill du lira den här då? Samma som du, jag gillar hur du lirar den. Ja.
Ja.
Där då?
Det var det. Vad hade du på den? Jag hade 16
var det på den sidan. Absolut.
Stann lite här, men nu blev det ändå rätt bra. Ja. Hyfsat samma spår ändå då.
Throwing a guard.
Anna, vart hade jag isen?
There's an internal hole to shot stone. So guard that up and force the angle raise for a single.
Jo, men det blir det. Det blir en nära gard. Den är bra.
Spela samma då.
Ja.
Anna! isen! Du hade lite mindre!
Det enda jag tänker att det är nice att kunna hålla den på linjen.
Gillar du det, Sara? Ja.
Du har råd med bara lite lösare också, så vi kan hålla den på linjen.
Där är lite mer, Sara. Ja. Och från sidan. Ja.
Well, guards made. Play with angle raise for one, I suppose. Probably will be the call.
I don't really see any other option that makes sense.
Bara stanna, ta det lugnt tjejer, ta det lugnt.
Lite kortare.
Vi behöver bara sikta nu. Bara stanna. Bara stanna. Stanna då.
Stanna.
Bra. Bra. Bra skött.
Härligt.
Gud, det kändes mycket starkt på dig på den sidan. Det var därför jag hade sjukt mycket.
Ja, jag fattar.
Det var helt annat.
Bra känsla, Anna.
Second last stone on sheet A. Down by 3 is Fleury.
That's right, and Fleury has last stone, and she made just an incredible shot on her first to move all of these rocks around so that she is second, third, and fourth right now. Jennifer Jones is electing. She did not want to take a chance on throwing down the middle that it might jam. So playing the third shot stone at the back of the rings, hoping to hit and stick. And she rolls away. And I think it rolled too far that Tracy Fleury will have a shot for 3 to tie this game.
Yeah, I think so.
And while they look at the chances there, let's go to sheet D. Fujisawa and Hasselborg. Fujisawa needing one to tie and force an extra end.
Trying the bump. Angle bump.
Last rock for Satsuki Fujisawa. Needing the raise. Is it there? Yes! There's extras awaiting on sheet D between Fujisawa and Hasselborg. They keep finding a way, this trio.
Gosh, I wish we would have played that on our first one.
Yeah.
What a great shot, though, under pressure.
Look at that. Right on it. Absolutely perfect.
Well swept, and cross your fingers. Made.
Brooms raised, the smiles go on. They will play one more to decide who will go to the final, the Boost National. Let's go and take a look at the action on sheet A. Down by 3. 2 rocks remaining on both sheets. 9-9 Jones and Fleury. 4-4 Fujisawa and Hasselborg. Jones and Hasselborg each have hammer in their game.
Satsuki Fujisawa is, I believe, going to play the tap on her stone at the top 8 foot. Didn't really indicate what she's doing, but in the hack now, I mean, that's what I'd play. Tap it to the top of the button.
I agree with you, Mike. I think that's what she's playing as well.
Or come around at one of the two. With the ice she's, with the line she's got, I suspect she's going around it.
Hot.
Yeah, slow down. Needs to curl.
Yeah, very heavy.
Yeah, a little short of it is not horrible.
Leaves the draw.
Yeah, with backing, unfortunately, for her.
So for Tracy Fleury now, her last rock. Jones with hammer, extra end play.
We gotta go high.
Said they have to go really light is the call.
Yes! You look close.
bump it.
Wait, okay. Okay, Chris. Wait, it was close.
So now, Anna Hasselborg with some backing. Final looks.
I think they're both the same to me.
Yeah. Which draw do you like? Or do you like the double tap?
I like the double tap or the out turn draw.
What?
The double tap or the out turn draw.
Okay. I thought you said the double tap with the out turn.
Yeah, I was like, no.
Last rock to get to the final, the Boost National. Winners of the first event of the year.
Lite mer utåt än de andra. Bra papp. Kom, bra linje.
Won the Euro.
Ganska rak. Och väldigt rak. Vart är vi? Bra. Bra fart, lycka till. Helt det bara. Klara väldigt lugnt. Har ingen rygg.
Just keeping it clean. In it comes. And a little tap on the shoulder. It will be Anna Hasselborg in her second slam final of the season, ending a spectacular run by Team Fujisawa. You know what? They still can smile. They got to the semifinal and made it so interesting. Fujisawa gave it as much as she could, but it was Hasselborg. On the other side, it was Jones.